What's good, CK crew? It's your boy CK2K. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I feel like with all the footage and with all the added thoughts and opinions about the fight, I'm not even gonna call it a fight, the little scuffle that happened towards the end of the game. But you guys know the deal. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe below, hit the notification bell, you know the deal. Yeah, let's start with Marcus Morris, okay? I know that that's out of order, but let me get the Marcus Morris stuff out of the way. I'm gonna be real. Could he have chose his words better? Yeah. But basically, Marcus Morris was doing whatever he could to not flat out call Jay Crowder a bitch on national TV.
A lot of female tendencies on the court, flopping and throwing his head back the entire game. And like I said, man, it's a man's game, and you just get tired of it, man. And then, obviously, at the end, I was very unprofessional.
Now, mind you, to say what you say, a lot of bit disrespectful, especially in today's day and age. But at the same time, you know, when emotions get the best of you, you say things out of anger rather than things you really don't mean. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not trying to defend. I'm just giving my opinion on it. I didn't take it the way that a lot of people took it. I didn't take it as if Marcus Morris just going around saying this about, you know, that he thinks lower of females. I don't think that's the case at all. I think he was doing whatever it took to get his point across that Jay Crowder was acting like a bitch. So then he got real misogynistic about his comments. So you can see the two of them were going back and forth the entire game. So that's my 2 cents on Marcus Morris. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now let's get to the actual game leading up to the brawl. I'm gonna try to keep this so brief, y'all. As you can tell, I'm not in my office. Just like I said, when I didn't even watch the full game. I had the game muted while I was editing a different project for somebody else. And then I so happened to look over and I saw Elfrid Payton shove Jay Crowder out of the air. I didn't see why. I didn't realize that Jay Crowder had done, I can't stand Jay Crowder, went and took the ball on an inbound with the clock about to run out and then attempted a three. And if you want my honest opinion, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna be 100 with you guys. Now, mind you, yes, should my team have been down 20 plus points? No. That's on me, that's on my team. I get that. The steal, I don't mind, but then to go over in the corner and purposely shoot the three, like, I get it. I get the camp where it say play till the buzzer runs. Cool, I'm with you on that. But at the same time, there's also a level of disrespect. So if you're gonna make an action, expect an action to follow. So that's also how I feel about that. The steal, I would have been mad at, I can't remember who inbounded the ball. Again, I didn't watch, at that point I wasn't watching the game. At the steal, to be real with you, I'm more pissed off at the inbounder than I am with Jay Crowder. And if Jay Crowder then got that steal and then dribbled it out, I'm cool with that. That's on us. You bad pass. But then to do that and then step back and take a three, yeah, I'm shoving. I'm doing the exact same thing, so I'm with Elfrid Payton on that. That's just me personally. The main part I want to talk about are the chants, sell the team, sell the team. Y'all know how I feel. James Dolan needs to go. The problems all lie with James Dolan. I know people are going to say, but it's more than that. The coaching, James Dolan's not the coach. James Dolan, well, to be real with you, yes, he is. And if you can't tell that by now, James Dolan is the coach, James Dolan is the GM, and James Dolan is the owner. The same thing I said with Fizdale is going on with Mike Miller. Not comparing coaching styles at all, but the point of the matter is David Fizdale was not able to coach the way he wanted to coach, and we're seeing right now that Mike Miller is not able to coach the way he wants to coach. I refuse to believe that this rotation is a product of Mike Miller's schemes. No one can convince me of that. There's no way. Mike Miller is a guy based on a development background, but all of a sudden, since he gets the head coaching job, the kids that he's supposed to be developing get less minutes. No one can convince me that that's a Mike Miller thing. And we already know from the jump, the main reason why Steve Mills has been in this organization for 11 plus years or 10 plus years is because he is the earpiece for James Dolan. James Dolan has a thought, has a want, he tells Steve Mills, it gets done. That's how it's been. That's how it was when Isaiah Thomas got in. Luckily, we got a little bit of leniency with Donnie Walsh, but even then there was some instances. They gave kind of full reign to Phil Jackson, but that's also the main reason why Phil Jackson had a shorter leash. Also, when you sign one of the worst contracts in Knicks history, that's also a big disclaimer too. But the problem comes from above. And what do? There's nothing we can do. I mean, we can stop buying merchandise to make him want to leave the team, but that's thoughts for another video. The point of the matter is, right now, the Knicks are just getting in our own. We're just getting in our own way. And I keep saying this. I'm beating the dead horse. I understand that. You guys understand that. But the Knicks are getting in their own way, and there's nothing we can do about it. My suggestion, if any of you guys know anybody in the Knicks organization, you want to cut this clip and send it to somebody upstairs, my suggestion is, if James Dolan, in my mind, there's a world where James Dolan can still keep this team and we can still be good all in the same time. In my mind, I believe that's a thing that has to happen. But James Dolan can't be Jerry Jones. James Dolan can't be Mark Cuban to an extent. James Dolan's not that guy. Hell, Jerry Jones is not that guy. There's a reason why the Cowboys are trash. Mark Cuban will give a little bit of a pass because Mark Cuban he got dubs. He gets dubs. But James Dolan thinks he's one of those owners that knows the game. James Dolan is one of those guys that thinks he knows basketball. He's also the same owner of the New York Rangers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the Rangers might not be having the season this year that they've had in years past, but the Rangers have been able to be a winning team under James Dolan because James Dolan gets the guys to run the sport and leaves them alone. But for whatever reason with the Knicks, he always has to have his fingerprint on something with the Knicks, be it head coaching, be it the president, be it the GM. And that's the problem. That's the underlying problem. So in my world, James Dolan can be the owner with a winning atmosphere if he spends the money he has on basketball-minded folks and leave them the hell alone. Will that ever happen? Who knows? Probably not. But to me, that is a more realistic situation than James Dolan selling the team. There's too much money coming into the New York Knicks for James Dolan to sell the team. We have to get that through our head. There needs to be, and I love this out of Worldwide Wild. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna try to reiterate what he said. If I can find the clip, hopefully I can find the clip. I'm gonna put that right here. What Wob said needs to happen because it's the truth.
James Dolan owns the Knicks. That's not going to change. Chanting fire Dolan is never going to be the solution. So my strategy, my makeover here is let's meet in the middle. How do we get some constructive feedback to James Dolan? Is it a town hall setting? Can we get 50 season ticket holders to sit in a room with this man to give connection between the fans and the front office? Because you got to fix that before you even start thinking about the players to the front office. So just open the communication lines here, because you give me 15 minutes to sit with you, James, I promise we can make constructive steps to fixing the New York Knicks.
I feel like, I know it got glossed over because it's just the timing is terrible, but I feel like the move to get Steve to, I can't remember his dude's last name for the life of me right now, but dude that rebranded the Brooklyn Nets. I almost called New Jersey. Rebranded the Brooklyn Nets. I thought that was a strong move. That's a power move for the Knicks. The Knicks need that. I don't think the headline about making us more cool, that's a little bit too far. But the Knicks need a rebrand. Of course, it got glossed over because we need a lot more than just a rebrand, but at least that's a step in the right direction. So I think there's capability, but right now, with the negativity going around this team that's well-deserved and well-warranted, it's rough. It's rough. But anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking, man. You think that there is a world where what I said can happen, or there's nothing that's going to be good for the Knicks until James Dolan steps down, which is probably going to be close to never? But what do you guys think? I'm not even going to talk about the roster and the rotations and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we know what could make this team play better. We saw it last night against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have the formula the Knicks should be sipping on. The Grizzlies have the formula that the Knicks should be sipping on. The way that they mesh their veterans, because they have veterans, Valanciunas, Jay Crowder, Kyle Anderson. The way they mesh those veterans with their young guys. And I know people are going to talk to me about, but yeah, they got top picks with Jaren Jackson and John Morant. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. In a season like Kevin Knox had last season, mind you, it ended off not the way it started. You can't tell me that Kevin Knox playing more minutes with these veterans. You can't tell me Frank Ntilikina playing with these veterans. You definitely can't tell me RJ Barrett, who's already beginning the opportunity playing with these veterans, and so on and so forth. We're seeing Damian Dotson playing in his hottest streak as a Knick right now. We'd get a better result if we meshed the rotations rather than putting the vets against the youth in our rotations. We gotta mesh them. But again, that comes back to my initial point. We're front office and they run the team, so it doesn't matter what I say about rotations because that's a bigger issue. Let me know what you guys think. I've already talked way too much. I did not want to make this video. I can't stress enough. I did not want to make this video. I did not intend on making a video this week in honor of the late, great Kobe Bryant, because to me, Knicks frustrations aren't as important. But also, when I saw the stuff going on, my brain's like, what's the Mamba mentality? Mamba mentality is to push through whatever adversity to make sure that you are achieving what you are trying to achieve. My goal is to be a bigger voice. So here I am. But man, this organization is frustrating. Anyways, if you're still in this video right now, you the real one. I appreciate you so much. Hit that subscribe if you haven't, hit that like button, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to share this video wherever you can. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm literally recording this the day that you guys are watching this. I don't normally do that. That's why it's on the phone. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling. I'm gonna end this now. I don't know, bro. Rough time for Knicks fandom. Nah?